Hi everyone, welcome back to Swatch with Yoseka, where today we'll be swatching our top 5 blue fountain pen inks. So these are 5 of our most popular blue inks from 2023. And we've had this idea of swatching and comparing different inks from the same color family for a while. And I thought it would be really nice to start with some blue inks. When I looked at our best-selling inks from last year, blue really dominated the list, and I think that's because after black, blue is the most kind of approachable ink for a lot of people. You can use them at work or at school, and if you're gonna buy a bottle of ink, these are really easy to buy for everyday use. But interestingly enough, our top 5 blue inks are very fun blues. So I thought it would be nice to swatch these and look at what people were most excited by last year. So let's get right into swatching these. I have my glass dip pen here, and I also have some Q-tips for like larger swatches. The paper I'm going to use today is the ND cream paper. Number 5 on the list of our most popular blue inks is Cloudy Day from Lennon Toolbar, and this is a pigment ink. So I'm first gonna do like a large swatch with the Q-tip. So it's actually like a very kind of dark, muted blue. Okay, so this is Lennon Toolbar Cloudy Day. Yeah, so that is Cloudy Day from Lennon Toolbar. That's number 5 on the list. It's almost like denim blue. This is a pigment ink, and I think this makes a lot of sense on the list because it's a nice like ink that you can use every day that's not completely black, but it's also not too crazy. Yeah, and it's a really nice color. Number 4 on the list is a really fun shimmer ink that was released last year from Dominant Industry. It's called Les Nuages, which means clouds. And it is a shimmer ink, so I'm gonna shake it. There were 2 inks that they released inspired by, I think these are called like their painter series, and these 2 inks were inspired by Monet's paintings, and this one is a blue color and the other one was like a purple color. So let's swatch this one. Ooh. So right off the bat, it's like a very like sky blue, kind of bright blue color. And I don't know if you can see the shimmer very much yet, but we'll wait for this to dry. So this is Dominant Industry. So that's Les Nuages from Dominant Industry, number 4 on the list, and it's a really pretty like bright light blue with like shimmer silver particles in it, and it is kind of like a shading ink, and I don't know if it will catch on camera, but it looks like it's almost shading like a little bit gray, and it looks really pretty. Number 3 is Cat at Dusk from Ink Institute. So the Cat at series from Ink Institute. So there's Cat at Dusk, which is this one, Cat at Midnight, Cat at Noon, and Cat at Dawn. And they've always been really popular, but they're also very like, I think they're kind of hard inks to use just because they're so light. Okay, so this is Ink Institute Cat at Dusk. So I guess like arguably you could even call this like a grayish color, but it's a really pretty muted blue. And I think if you're using it with the dip pen like this, it's a little bit more legible, but it's pretty hard to use with like an extra finer fine, I think. So I'm personally surprised that this is like number 3 on the list, but it's a really pretty grayish blue. Okay, number 2 on the list is another Dominant Industry ink. This is called Goryeo Celadon, and it was released last year. Last year? Last year. And it's a really pretty shimmer, light blue, light teal, I guess. Again, I love this color. It's a little bit light, so I'm surprised that so many people liked this ink or bought this ink. Yeah, so it's like a really pretty light teal greenish blue. Dominant Industry Celadon. Okay, and number one blue ink from last year was Shadow Snow from Ink Institute. And this is a really fun ink, and I'm so excited that this was number 1. I'm trying not to get these on my nails, my crazy nails that I have today. So as you can see, this is a really pretty dark blue, but what's really fun about this one is that it's a highly sheening ink. So it's a blue that sheens a little bit like reddish. Ink Institute Shadow Snow. So we'll wait for this to dry to really look at the sheen, but you can already kind of see on the swatch on the left here that it's just a really beautiful sheening ink. Yeah, and I think this is a really cool one to have in your collection, especially if you have a dip pen like this one. These sheening inks are kind of tricky to use in your fountain pens, but if you have a dip pen at home, I highly recommend this ink. It's so fun. I also love Jadeite from the same series, which is a green ink that sheens red. But yeah, so that is number 1 top blue ink at Yoseka last year. And you can see on the camera here that how crazy that sheen is. So there you have the top 5 blue inks at Yoseka. Shadow Snow, this one Goryeo Celadon, Cat at Dusk, Clay Nuage from Dominant Industry, and Lennon Tobar's Cloudy Day. So pretty wide range of blues, which is interesting. Number 6 on the list was Sailor Manyo Haha, And I'll just put some pictures of our swatches on the side here. And number 7, Cat at Midnight from the same Cat at series. And number 8 was Neko Yanagi from Sailor Manyo. So some like shading, like light blues on the list as well. So I hope you had fun watching me swatch these 5 blue inks. Leave us a comment below if you want to see other comparisons. If you want to see just dark blues versus shading inks in blue color, or highly sheening inks. Comment below and we'll try to do some for you. Also, let me know if you have any questions about these inks, and I'll see you next time. Bye!